can blame my plug and my clientele. I'm addicted to that new car smell. White cookies in a...
You want me to get out and do it, or? No, you can do it. Hey everybody, welcome back to another vlog. It's your girl Missy and Akeem here. And I told you guys last week that I was going to go ahead and start the new vlog today after I got my hair done. So here we are. I am back in business. I did not do the closure like I told you guys. I just went with my typical middle parts. Oh, I'm trying to get my phone unhooked. And so right now we are headed into Neiman's for a didn't I tell y'all these will look better with a side part, maybe longer hair, but yeah. I got you. But we are headed into Neiman's for a private event for Xerjoff fragrances.
Dang, Missie, what you got?
You did this.
I didn't get.
I got this long phone cord wrapped around because I was charging my phone on the way out here. Although the charger ports in the front of the Jeep don't really charge all that well because we left the house and I was on.
It did decently for me.
It did okay. I was on 54 or 43%, but I'm on 61 now.
I was on 11. I got to 33.
So we're getting ready to valet the car, and then I will get a little footage once we get in.
Yeah. So she thought it was. Did you tell them about the event already?
I just said it was fragrance events for Xerjoff.
So now I came up here and grabbed a couple. A couple fragrances last week sometime, and one of the reps, one of the sales associates. Cause I used to get invited all the time, but for some reason I stopped getting the invites. But they got me back enrolled in the system, and then one of the ladies from Xerjoff, which is one of my favorite fragrance houses, hit me up and told me about this event today. It's a cocktail and fragrance event. So,
What's up? How are you?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
How do you go into?
So it started about 7 minutes ago. So I'm about to head in, and then coincidentally, my sales associate at Gucci just messaged me early this morning and told me about their new collection that just came in. So we may stop over there, and then I gotta go check out some stuff with Bond too because they're trying to play me. I'm gonna tell y'all about that though. So I'm about to head in and I'll update y'all in a minute.
Am I supposed to like? It's not like sex with at all. It's not like sex at all. Do you like spice?
I like a little bit of everything. I like fresh. I like woodsy. I like.
Show you this one.
My collection is pretty extensive.
Okay, this one is you want one of these?
I'm okay. Yeah, I do like this.
We got these. The group is
Which one is that?
we have
Hey, Missy, try this.
probably gonna need to get a pencil here.
Yeah.
What's this?
That one is that the?
Cavour, Via Cavour. No. The one you just said smell. That's this one.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
You like that one so far?
I do like that.
Let me grab some spices. I would say soft.
tester. It's
She knows way more than I do. She works for. She's at the headquarters.
Okay.
So any questions?
Yeah, so like softer is more of a subjective term where this one is actually spicier than the Herba Pura. That one the Herba Gold has ginger in the top note, which sets it apart from the Herba Pura. In the heart, you have cardamom, cinnamon, and cloves.
It's not as fruity.
Pardon?
It doesn't smell as fruity.
Correct. Yeah, so that spice, those 4 ingredients really set it apart, especially as it starts to dry down. Those are really going to become more prominent.
Because this is borderline for me. Like to wear it for me.
Okay.
Like it's almost like baccarat in a sense. Where
Okay.
You could pull it off, but it's almost leaning.
I would say it's a good like summertime. You're out and about, maybe like on the water. Like I don't know how close you guys live. I'm from New Jersey, so I don't know how
I'm from
close.
Michigan. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. So like.
learn about water.
Yeah.
Until we came here.
What you end up getting?
The Herba Gold. So buying Missie some fragrances on Father's Day weekend.
After I said, don't worry about
I
it.
told her it don't matter. It's just a day. We're having a good time. Perfect. Thank you. I guess when you spend some money, you get some water. They gave us some gifts and some goodies, some gift bags, but I need to go over there and I need to get some samples from Mind Games.
Akeem,
Why you got the filter on me?
the filter shouldn't be on you. Why would you open it?
Oh, it's ready for me? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry?
I would take picture for you.
Okay. You ready?
Huh?
Get in the picture.
Perfect. Thank you. Absolutely. What you trying to find?
So I have these three on my list, trying to figure out which one I.
All right, y'all. So we just left the event. This one was a little different than if you've been watching us for a while. You remember the last event we went to, which was probably over a year ago.
It was 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
So it was 2 years ago. That one was at Saks, and Tiziana Terenzi put that on, and that was more of a seated. Seated. There we go. Oh Lord, remind me to edit that out. It was a seated cocktail type situation.
It was a legit masterclass. Like,
yeah.
We're gonna talk to you about our different fragrances and what they pair with, and you know, whatever.
Yeah.
This was not that. And she said they had a masterclass lady, and although she was able to answer some questions, this wasn't that.
Right. So, like they had their fragrance expert there, and they have like some past hors d'oeuvres, if you will, and some cocktails and some drinks and stuff like that.
The little mushroom thing was good.
I didn't even try it.
It was really good. I offered you one.
Yeah,
I'm not even a huge fan of mushrooms like that, but it was really good.
But this was more of a sales event. Definitely a sales event, which is fine. I'm good with that.
But everybody participated, right?
No, I mean
What I mean by like, if Xerjoff brings in a crowd, I'm about to push my sales too.
Yeah. The only they didn't have any kind of promos or anything going. So I'm gonna show you we spent. I didn't spend anything. I just showed up.
We
purchased.
I just showed up.
Quite a few things, and we got a bunch of free samples and stuff like that. So
I spent all my money at Target.
We may show y'all when we get home what all we got. One of the fragrances I got, actually both fragrances that I got, are ones that recently became a target of mine as far as like on my radar. One I didn't even know existed until maybe 2 days ago. So happy to get that. And then the other one, that was a Xerjoff fragrance, and the other one was a fragrance called the house is called Mind Games, which is interesting because I was just talking about the last event that we went to at Saks, and when we were at that event, the lady, my rep at Saks, told me that she was going to be doing one at Neiman's for the Mind Games brand for their launch. So coincidentally, that's one I've been having on my list for a while now, and I was just not able to smell it. And it's a unique enough scent. I know I don't have anything that's remotely close to it. Real quick, I want to go there one day.
Where?
Was that El Braco or whatever it's called? I got it saved. But yeah, so about to hit the road, get back to the city, or get out of the city, get back to the burbs, and then when we get to the house, I'll show y'all what all we got. I can't even show you because I don't know how you turn off face tracking.
Double tap.
There we go.
No, you gotta double tap.
There.
Oh, just single tap.
There we go.
It ain't working.
Hold on, I got you. There you go. You think you cute?
I know I'm cute. Got my hair did. It's giving blowout. Okay, when your soul wind is giving blowout, baby, I love it. Oh, and then the little tool that I was using, I was able to plug it in the car. But I had showed y'all that in a haul about 2 or 3 videos ago. But works great on a run. Now I will say it was raining today, so between the rain and the humidity, my hair kept getting bigger. And y'all know I like to buy the textured hair that gets the natural hair that gets curly when it's wet. So of course when it's wet my hair curls up, and when the humidity is out my hair puffs up. So it does whatever my natural hair does. That's why I like it. However, so the curls were sitting better this morning. This afternoon, and then obviously before we got out the car.
Sorry, I just had to get around that.
Got me out here looking goofy.
That's your fault. Learn how to control it. Just
you whip my whole neck back and forth.
It ain't the first time.
Anyway, so yeah, but I love it. So I will have that link down below. Oh, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Or did I eat today?
The only thing I had was banana pudding.
All I had was half of a toaster strudel.
And I had that coffee right before we left. So it's better than my metabolism, so I'm starving right now.
That's why when I drank that champagne, it was like, I was like, wait a minute. I can't drink nothing else.
Oh, the drive home in rush hour traffic.
It might not be that. Never mind.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad earlier when I was coming back to get my hair done, but
yeah, why would it have been? It was midday.
It's sometimes it be a little crowded. All right, we'll see y'all when we get home, but I gotta eat.
All right, y'all. So it has now been a couple days since you last saw us at the Neiman's event, and I know I said when we get home we'll show you what we got, but we were tired. Then we didn't do anything yesterday, so now, like I said, it's a couple days later. So do want to show y'all. I guess it's like a fragrance haul of what we got over the last couple days. I'll start this way. So first things first, I was on Instagram about a week and a half ago, and I got this ad from Bond Number 9 about this new fragrance that they dropped. And simultaneously, I think after I saw the ad, I was scrolling. Maybe 30 seconds later, my boy screenshotted and sent it to me, and he was like, "Hey, if you smell this before I do, let me know." And I'm like, "That's crazy. I just saw the same ad." So anyway, so I was down at the Galleria probably, like I said, a couple days ago, and I went with the sole purpose of trying out the fragrance, and which is this new one. It is Beekman Place by Bond Number 9. And normally I do not blind buy a fragrance that costs this much. This bottle is the 100 milliliter is a $450 bottle traditionally with Bond. And I normally don't spend that type of money on a bottle unless I get a chance to sample it on my skin first. One, to see how it lasts, see the projection, the sillage, all that good stuff, right? Because, and also how it performs on my skin, because everybody knows that your own skin chemistry plays a big part of how a fragrance will smell on you. So I smelled it, and usually when a bottle is green or has green notes, it's a fresher scent. And I have a lot of, you've been following me for a while, I know we don't talk about it often, and I haven't shown my full collection, but I have a lot of woody, like a lot of woodsy, dark, boozy, alcohol-based, not alcohol-based, but alcohol-themed, like cognac-inspired, smoke. I have a lot of those fragrances. So I've been trying to add more freshies to my collection. So I smelled it, and so I called my boy when I was literally at the counter, and he was like, "Hey man, give me a sample or whatever. Send it to me so I can smell it." I said, "I got you one better. I'm gonna get you a bottle. Give me a bottle. Send it to you." Because he sends me stuff all the time. I think he sent me Ooh for Greatness. He sent me that Nasamoto Baronda. I think that's how you pronounce it. And he sent another one to a Pyrito. I can't remember, but he's always sending me stuff. So I was like, "I got you back." So I sent him a bottle as well. But this one, the reason I like, let me go back. I typically do not like Bond. Not that it doesn't smell good, but for me, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Well, maybe not. Some of y'all may agree. But Bond is really good at marketing, but their fragrances are usually dupes of other fragrances. So they may copy a Creed fragrance and then put it in a bottle, repackage it, and their marketing sell it for $450. Now, not to say that Creed is cheap, because it's not, but they will take, there's one that they have that is an exact replica of Michael Jordan's Legend cologne. And you could typically find Michael Jordan Legend for $20 for a 50 milliliter bottle, or at the little checkout aisles like TJ Maxx, stuff like that. You can usually find them for the absolute low. And if you spray them side by side, and you can't really tell the difference. So that's typically why I don't like buying. Like if you're a fragrance head, so Shea Bomb, which is a very popular one, is very similar to Green Irish Tweed by Creed. You can spray them side by side. Missy said you don't see the difference, right? Green Irish Tweed and Shea Bomb.
I smelled the difference, but it wasn't. To me, it had like two different dry downs. Like it's very similar, but then like let's say one was sweet and then one was kind of.
Would they be similar enough? Are they similar enough where you would want both?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I get with buying. And I'm not sure if this was original, if it's a dupe or something else, but I like this. Like I said, it's a good freshie. So I grabbed that, and then they had a special, so it was buy 2 get 1 free. Now, and I told y'all I gotta sneeze. Ooh, shoot. Thank you. So I think I told y'all in the car it's gonna be a little bit of controversy. So my impression, if you say, and they had a select few bottles, so they had maybe 6 or 7 fragrances that you could choose from for your freebie, right? So originally I had picked this one called Sutton Place. It's another one of those dark, woodsy, smoky type scents, right? So I'm like, okay, I'll get 2 of the Beekman Place, and then I'll get the Sutton Place, and they're like, oh, we'll mail it to you. I'm like, why would you have to mail it to me? And it's a bottle, multiple bottles right here. Like, just give me the one right here since it's free. But no big deal. If you need to mail it to me, mail it to me. So then the day that it was supposed to be shipped to me, my sales rep, she hit me up like, oh, it was a mistake. Those were not the bottles that we were supposed to have in the giveaway. I'm like, well, that's not my problem, because I literally, she didn't know this. I was buying 2 anyway, and before I even knew about the special. But to my knowledge, you don't know if that was my sole reason for buying 2 bottles. I could have, you can't do a switcheroo. So they said they were going to compensate me and let me get the bottle, but what they're giving you are what they get from buying for testers. So it's a full bottle, but it doesn't have a top, and it doesn't come in their traditional packaging, which I feel like that's a little misleading. Like if it's buy 2 get 1, then I should get the one as if I was actually purchasing, if you get what I'm saying. So nonetheless, I knew we were going to a Xerjoff event a few days later. So I told my rep, I said, hey, I'll just pick it up when I come. You don't have to ship it. She was like, perfect. So that day of the event is when she told me, like, there was a mix-up. So during the event, I popped over there. She was just one counter over, and I talked to her. And she was like, yeah, we'll still compensate you. That was a mistake on our end, and we just got to let you know when it comes in. I'm like, that's fine. But after we did our thing with the Xerjoff event, I was just like, you know what? Let me just get something that's already over there. I don't feel like, I'm impatient, so I don't like to have things shipped to me. I don't like waiting. So we went over there, and we looked at a couple ones. Some of them I didn't like. Some of them are, I don't know, just even though it was free, I didn't like it. But I found 2, and I sprayed one on one hand and the other on the other hand. I had Missie tested. I'm like, I get it. It's kind of unisex, but I think it leans towards her, which is this Chelsea Nights. So again, this is a full bottle, but this is literally it's a cardboard top that they had. Came in a white box, no packaging, but it smells good. I could definitely see it leaning a little bit more feminine. No, I take that. But I just could see it. I could see it on Missie more than me, because this is a very unisex fragrance. We typically only have unisex or buy unisex fragrances, although there's a couple that Missie has that is just for her. But without taking too much longer, show you what we got at the Xerjoff event. So the one I got it was a toss-up because I really like the smell, but they also have a difference. So it's Herba Pura, but then they have Herba Gold. So this is the one, when I got them side by side, I like this one. It's a little less sweet because the Herba Pure is really, really sweet. Almost like it doesn't smell like it, but if you think about the sweetness of like Baccarat Rouge, it has that level of sweetness. So this one is a little bit more toned down. This is a 100 milliliter bottle, so I got this one. And then Missy got a 50 milliliter bottle of, I don't know if it's Accento or Essential. Did she say which one it was? You remember I think it's Essential. But this is the one she picked out. And what's cool with Xerjoff. Usually little trinkets and stuff come in the box. So they both came with this, I'm about to say silk, but it's definitely not silk. What is it? Satin? No, not satin. Chiffon, yeah. So this colorful handkerchief that you can wear, which is cool. I know some girls tie it around purse handles. I don't know if I can't rock it this way, but maybe put it in my suit pocket or something like that. Mine is a little, I don't know if this was mine or hers, but it's a little bit different. This was yours, I think. This is in my box. So they both come with a separate one, but it comes with this little scarf, which I thought was pretty cool. And then I also, did we get another? Oh no, that's what it was. So then it was another one that I grabbed, and it's from a completely different house. It's one, I think the house was introduced, this is one I was telling you about in the car ride. It came out in 2023, and I just never went to the event. I never even smelled it, but I heard great things about it from the people I know that are really big into the fragrance community. So this one's by Mind Games. That's the house. That's the line, rather. And this one is called French Defense. Now, this one is pretty cool because it has a heavy black cherry note. And cherry fragrances are really big, especially when Time 4 came out with Lost Cherry. And I think Killian had one with a big cherry note. But what I like about it, it's to me, it's cherry done right. It's not that maraschino cherry. It's that dark cherry, that black cherry. It smells really good. And I was talking to the lady at the rep. She was really pushing it. And again, this is almost a $400 bottle. And again, I typically don't buy it unless I get to try it on the skin. But she had some. I sprayed it on my skin, and I love the way it smells so much that I just took the risk and got it. And so far, so good. I am happy with it. Even when I got home later that day, I think I had it on this hand. Yeah, I had it on my left hand. And even after washing my hands, I can still smell it when I sleep, because I typically sleep on my arm. But yeah, this is French Defense by Mind Games, which smells absolutely amazing. Like, this one is, I highly recommend this one. If you're looking for something different that not a lot of people are going to wear, it's going to take some time for people to get up on this particular house. Let's see, what else did we get? So they gave us a bunch of free samples as well, but when you bought the Mind Games, I'll show you this really quick. It came with this little gift set, which is just a twist atomizer for travel. So you can load this up with your particular fragrance. It's the atomizer on here, and travel safe and everything else. So that was pretty cool. And this is interesting. I haven't tried it out yet, but it's this ceramic disc that I haven't opened it. I haven't taken out the plastic, at least. So it's called it's a maze, but it's ceramic, and you're supposed to spray this with your fragrance, and then you stick it somewhere like your office or in your closet, and it's supposed to fragrant the area. Curious to see how that works, so probably gonna do that. Probably put it in the closet. What do you think, closet or somewhere else? Closet, I think. Closet. I may try it in the car too. So that was pretty good as a gift set. Let's see.
Did you spray it?
Yeah, I had sprayed this. The French Defense. Let's see. This one is a gift set. Is this the old one, or did we get this at the event?
That's the old one.
This is the old.
Some of the
This one?
inside there, yeah.
Okay. So this.
Finish the white one.
Yeah. So if we forget that, that's an old sample set that I had. So coincidentally, one of my friends, she was in the A recently, and I don't know where she was at, but she said when she saw this, she immediately thought of me and Missie. She's like, I got this as a gift, so I don't know if you'll like it more or she'll like it more. So it is, and most samples, come in a little plastic vials. This one is pretty cool because it's 15 milliliter bottles, and they're all glass, and none of these scents I have. So this is, like I said, I love when people know me and they know what I'm into, and gifts and thoughts around that. It shows that people really think about you and they're not just doing stuff, right? And I'm like, yo, this is probably gonna take at least 2 of these. I don't know. You like Naxos, right?
Well, I got the samples anyway.
Oh yeah, so we got samples of some of these too, but the actual bottles is what I'm saying.
I might let you keep your gift set.
So we got Herba Pure, Naxos, and Le Capital from Xerjoff, which are all three of them smell amazing. So got this set. Let's see what else. Was this another gift set? This we got from the event, right?
Yeah, I just took one out of there and put it inside the other box.
So yeah, every time you bought something, they gave us a gift set. So here's some more of the traditional, little small vials that they give you. Torino 22, another Herba Pura, and La Capitale from Xerjoff. Let's see. Was that it? I think that's all the fragrances we bought. And then literally, I'm not gonna take them all out, but if you can look in here, this is all the free samples that we got. And there's a lot of duplicates because they just came in like a pack. So every time we bought a fragrance, they would dump 2 or 3 in our bag. I think Austin, which one did Austin come and grab?
Ooh, for greatness.
Ooh for Greatness. He came and grabbed Ooh for Greatness by Initio. And then I was talking to Amir, because he had went back to Detroit for a couple weeks this summer before he comes back, and showing him something. He like, save me some. But it's a good way to start the boys off with their own collection. So we'll probably, divvy them up and give them some and try to get their little fragrance game popping off too. So all in all, it was a good fragrance haul week. Like I really like that Beekman Place. Beekman Place? Beekman Place. That Mind Games French Defense. And again, I don't know. Like, if I had to choose, I don't know which of the big 3 that I got that I like the most. I'm going to try to put the notes on the screen when I was talking about them, but these 3 are probably going to be heavy in my spring-summer rotation. And, like I said, this would probably be more so for Missie. But good fragrance week. Really good fragrance week. If y'all do want to see more fragrance content, please let us know, because it's something that we've talked about doing or maybe not doing, but we just don't know your overall interest in it. And when we do some stuff that we're trying to do in our room/closet, we want to have more of a dedicated space to display all of our fragrances. So if there's more fragrance content that y'all are interested in, or you're trying to build your own collection, if that's something you want to see, please definitely let us know. And if you don't want to see that type of content, let us know that as well. Just write in the comments, no offense taken whatsoever, just let us know. And we'll see. If y'all like it, we'll put some more content out there like that. If not, we probably still put it out there, you just probably won't watch it. Maybe we'll grab some other viewers that are interested in that. But as you can see, my allergies are starting to act up. Missy over here nodding. We just went to lunch early. We went to Papa Do's. I'm stuffed and I'm sleepy. Had a Red Bull. That didn't work. That didn't help. So probably going to take a nap here in a little bit. And if we end up doing anything later, we'll take y'all along with us. But until then, I'll holler at y'all.
The kids and I just left the house. Everybody looks so unenthused. The cleaning ladies came today, and they just got there probably about 20 minutes ago. So, like I said before, I usually try to leave. I try to leave, especially when they head downstairs, so we're not in their way. But I try to leave so they can just go ahead and just run through the house and get things done, and the kids aren't in the way. And a lot of times they like to put their music on, and when you got kids arguing, it's a lot. When I'm home by myself and the kids are in school, typically I'll just stay downstairs until they come downstairs, and I'll go upstairs when they're downstairs cleaning just to stay out their way, or I'll dip much like now. So I wanted to start the vlog early this morning, but I woke up later than I wanted to because I forgot to set my alarm. So then when I did get up, it was getting the house straightened back up from yesterday's house maintenance of like getting rid of 2 small clothes for Austin, Zuri, and Ashton, getting their stuff folded, reorganizing their drawers, and now I got to get in there and reorganize their closets. And then once I get their stuff done, I could then go in my closet and reorganize that. Then I think we're going to run to At Home and look at some things, and then work our way back to Home Goods, depending on how these kids act and how much my nerves can take. Hopefully everyone's on their best behavior.
Look at me.
You're not really you're not my issue, but your need to argue with them is. Sorry, I need you to tell me if I'm on this thing. Please tell me. And then, of course, Akeem is at work.
You put the brake?
Yeah, Mom, I hit the brake.
Okay. Okay, you're fine.
Was it? Okay.
I was excited.
I never had that happen before. I
gotta
don't know what
record
happened.
this.
All right, so let us run through this car wash, and then we'll see probably at the stores. Yeah, they already have their Halloween stuff out. Normally, last year, at home was like one of the ones that didn't get their stuff out until like the end of August. Well, probably the end of July, I believe. At least out here in Texas. Texas last year was like late getting a lot of their Halloween decor out, in a lot of places outside of like Home Goods. But this year, they got their stuff out really early. So I was here to look at some more 4th of July stuff, but I'm gonna check out their Halloween stuff while we're here too. I don't know. I know a lot of people disagree with how early the stuff is out, but y'all know me, it doesn't matter to me. Because when you start buying Halloween early, then come September, you can start focusing on Christmas and Christmas presents and stuff like that. What you gonna do with the frog?
Put it outside.
And then what? This frog, $8.
We can get it when we come back.
$17. Oh, these are cute. Must be free. I like the pillow back there. So the other thing I want to look at since we're here is the planters. So last year, I believe it was last year, we got 2 planters, 2 black planters, and we got them different sizes. And the plan was to put them in the entryway area. But I didn't like the size of them there. Like we left them there for a while, but it just wasn't, I wasn't a huge fan of it. So I ended up putting them together, and they've been in the office since last summer, I believe. So now I want 2 of the same size to put in the front yard. So probably the taller ones. And then I think I want something else in the entryway area because I didn't like the material that they were, and they kind of looked like plastic. But I did find some off of, I think, Amazon that I was looking at. I do like the fact that these are gray, but these are $90. $90. $90. Like, that's a lot. But I do want to put some planters in the backyard and some faux trees. I like the different styles, the different sizes of those. I like how big they are. The hard part about it is my dilemma is wanting to decorate the backyard, but also wait to decorate the backyard with the pool so we're not redoing everything. That's why I told Akeem, let's just come up with mood boards for each space and then just go from there. All right, I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna pick up with y'all in a minute. And then lastly, the other reason why we're here is because I need to find shelving decor. So just looking for different pieces to put on the shelving at the house. I'm just trying to see if anything catches my eye. This lady did grab a vase that I thought was super cute, to be honest with you, but I don't see any more. So she might have got the last one.
It's over there, but I
Do I like this?
don't remember what it is anymore. I saw it.
I like
So-
how all the under $10 Halloween stuff was just gone.
No. That is different. I know Home Goods is gonna have a lot of the vases that I'm looking for.
Hey,
Yes,
well,
yes.
We're not doing all this. Hey,
Excuse
this
me.
is literally what
This is different. I don't know. I like this. I think the other part is trying to decide what color we want the shelving to be. But I like this. This is cute. I don't know what other than fake plants or just sitting there. But I like it. I like it. So actually, I think this is one of the vases that she had. I like it, but it kind of gives like coastal vibes. So maybe I don't like it as much as I thought it did when she was grabbing it. But they do have the different sizes. This one is 30. This is probably 25. Yeah, 25. So, maybe I don't like them as much as I thought I did.
48 months, which is 4 years old. No, Zuri, you're not getting in here.
All right, come on. So Aiden stayed in the car with Austin and Zuri. And me and Ashton are inside Home Goods looking at some stuff. Again, just looking at some decor for the shelving. But these are cute. I like it. I like the texture on it. I think it would be nice. My dilemma is, how do I feel about it going up against that white wall? I like this too. I really like this one. It's like a off. I don't know the time exactly. It's like 3:30, almost 4Y. I do like this. It's pretty big. Let's see what else we can find. I like these. I really like this little tray thing. I like these. Let me take a picture for Akeem. This one is 50 also, but this one is in black opposed to the white, so. Handshake. I didn't know I had a little spot on my shirt. I do like this. This is cute. So I'm gonna take this time to look around. Don't want like a bunch of whites and a bunch of blacks. I want a healthy mix of color. The real question is, we know we want to do black and white decor. I don't know if we talked about bringing in wood tones. I feel like it's inevitable because of the overall decor of the house. Like this, for instance, is cute. I like that. The bowls back there are cute too. So we got a lot of space. Oh, I'm sorry, Ashley. We got a lot of space to get a healthy amount of pieces. Just want to make sure you're picking the right pieces. And I think it would be wise to bring in like hints of gold and like greenery. They're like those topiaries that I saw at home. It's the same as the one we saw around the corner. Oh, I thought that was Aiden and Zuri.
This, I just saw pink better.
Oh, I like this. This is cute.
Mommy, you don't have a backyard.
Okay, I often forget that we have a tripod and like a whole nother piece for this Osmo. But I don't know, I always forget that we got the mic too, so I figured I'd throw it on real quick. But just getting back home. Actually, we've been home for probably about 2 hours now. But I had to, the SD card got full when I was at Home Goods, so I had to convert everything over to my computer. And that took literally a half an hour to do so because these SD cards, I think, are a little bit bigger than the other ones. So it takes us a while before we fill it up because I think we've been vlogging since last Thursday. Well, first let me kind of update y'all. So I did see some things that I liked at Home Goods. If I'm being honest, like Ashton was in the store with me and Ashton was talking my head off, and when he's with me, I can't focus. So, but I was trying to be attentive to him. So I was listening. So because I was listening to him and having a conversation with him, I wasn't really able to focus. So I just grabbed pictures of some different things and I was showing Akeem some different pictures that I had. And so there are a couple things that I want to get. It is 8 o'clock, almost 8 o'clock. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to go back real quick and grab some things now that I was looking at, or do I want to wait? He said he wanted to go to HomeSense tonight because they just opened up out here by Whole Foods, and but they close at 9:30, so it really just depends on when he gets home because Akeem should have been home an hour ago. Now that I think about it. We'll just have to pick another time, and then when we go, we'll just take y'all along with us. And then as far as Home Goods, I kind of wanted to get the items and show y'all in this video. That really just depends. We'll see when Akeem gets home because Home Goods is like a 10-minute drive and I know what I want. And I took pictures of the things that I did want to get. So it wouldn't be everything, but it would be some things that would actually help out with the house. Okay, so like I said, sorry that I did not get a chance to buy anything in this vlog, but I am going to go ahead and close out the vlog for now because I do got to start editing it and getting it up tomorrow. But I want to say thank y'all for rocking with us this week. Next week we'll be back on Thursday, but if we don't pop up on Thursdays after that, then you can catch us on Sundays. We'll make sure that we'll have a video out that same week no matter what. This camera's on 10%. But again, you know, if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. My name is Missie again. My husband's name is Akeem. And on our channel, we do home decor, we do lifestyle, we do dates, we do parenting, and we do marriage. So if that's something that you're interested in, then make sure you join the fam. And for everybody else who's been rocking with us over the last 3 years, whether it's been the last couple of months or the last 3 years, thank y'all so much. We really appreciate it. And see you guys in the next vlog.